every Tamrielian buddy! That's right, I've started my new series of Elder Scrolls Online footage. This is raw idiotic footage. It's not going to be a full walkthrough, of course, because it would take 10 years to get through everything. But anyway, I thought I would show you how I started the game. This is the settings screen for video. And then this is the login page. I'll show you the video settings in a moment, but I had a minor problem logging in. I finally figured it out. Let's run through the display options really quick. I couldn't get a 1440p resolution out of this. Something's wrong, so I'll have to find out later what's going on. You can customize the scale of the interface itself, the UI. I've bumped everything up to max. I've pretty much maxed everything out. The shadow quality, the water reflection quality, and it's still, whoops, there you go, high. And that's on Ultra 2. The view distance, I do bump it all the way up to 100 after, I wasn't sure if my PC could actually handle it, but it does. Everything else is on, everything looks good. One thing I noticed in this in these settings is that you can't change the mouse sensitivity. The mouse sensitivity is a really big problem in the game. So I had to tweak it outside. I actually have to go back outside, change my mouse settings in Windows itself just while I'm playing the game, which is stupid, but anyway. Alright, so I finally do figure out my credentials and I log in. And then once I do, let's see what happens. Oh, that's right, we get to the access code entry page. Turns out I had an early review access code, so I typed that in. I also got 60 days of gameplay. Okay, here's the intro. Let's start.
The storm is coming. The scent of war swirls in the air. As the imperial throne lies empty, the fate of all Tamriel rests on the strength of a common prisoner's soul. Evil awakens. A long-banished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. So death's long arm reaches out. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
And the camera zooms up on the character that we're about to create, and it's pretty much a blank slate, so let's pop into the character creation. I'm going to speed this up to like 4 times in a moment, but I wanted to show you the different races. So it's the usual suspects. There are 9 races, just like as usual in Elder Scrolls. You can preview your character with 3 different types of gear. I'm going to use no gear. Okay, obviously I'm going to do male. I don't feel like doing female right now. So it's the 9 races, but this time they fall into 3 different alliances. There's the Daggerfall Covenant, the Bretons, Orcs, and the Redguards compose those. There's the Ebonheart Pack, Dark Elves, Nords. There's the Altmer Dominion, and I haven't ever played a High Elf before, so I'm actually probably going to choose that, the Khajiits. It's amazing how, when you randomize the appearance, people from one race can look so completely different. That's quite amazing, and that's true with the High Elves, which is probably what I'm going to do here. Yeah, see, quite different. They have a peculiar similarities, but the Argonians are amazing. You can they look very different from one to the next. And let's see, what did I do? Nord, yeah, the Nords look silly. Actually, the Nords look even sillier than in Skyrim. What the hell? Yeah, the orcs look very different. That's funny. So I'm going to use the High Elf template, also known as an Altmer. Oh yeah, this is funny too. I had to choose a name for my character, and I did that first, so I made it sound really Altmer-y. And I chose Zvahi Tamrielian. I know, kind of cheesy, but oh well. It just doesn't have the same ring as Glorn Skullkraken. But anyway, let's head out. Now I have to choose my character class template. It's kind of like a template where that you start out with. And I was thinking of a Templar, but I chose this time. I think I'm going to go full-on sorcery. So let's get our sorcery on. I turned no gear so I can see what I'm doing. It turned out that I chose the wrong body type, and I wish I could go back and do it, but I'll deal with that later on. So anyway, yeah, actually, no, I chose muscular. You can choose body markings, which are really just a bunch of tattoos, but you can, based on your skin color, you can make it look really interesting. See, like that. It actually has a luminosity to it. I mean, not those, but like this one. Yeah, that's quite amazing. See, and then if you tweak your skin color, like right there, you can really make your character look interesting. The Altmers actually aren't supposed to look like that. It's kind of just a flourish for Elder Scrolls Online. You know, the Altmers don't exactly look like this, but oh well. And then I wanted to give them that CrossFit look. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, hip size, and then posterior dimensions. That means how big your ass is. There, let's pump his ass out. Leg size, love a good set of legs, so max. And then he doesn't need to be particularly tall. It just kind of spreads out the rest of the stuff that I did. So, oh yeah, I chose soft face type after all. And then now I'm tweaking the, yeah, I think I was looking through all the different voices, which is kind of boring. Let me skip through this. Oh, actually, I did skip through it. Okay, so there's a bunch of different hairstyles. I wound up choosing that one that you just saw a moment ago, but I thought I'd go through all of them just to see what we could slap on the character to make him look better. No, it was that one after all. And then, of course, it has to be white. It's too bad there's not like a blonde white. Well, that is kind of like a off-white there. And then adornment, probably nothing, right? No, I don't want anything on him. Altmers generally don't have facial hair. Head markings, I choose something that looks kind of like a Khajiit in the end. Not that, but yeah, I couldn't really make up my mind on this one. I don't want the guy with makeup, so there, I thought that was kind of cool. And then there's just this is just kind of tweaking the brow and the slant in the eye. I wanted to give him that old Morrowind look. Remember when all of the elves, their eyes were so angular that they looked like aliens. This guy looks close enough to an Altmer, so I think we're okay. And then eye size, you know, here's all the eye stuff. I couldn't really make up my mind which. I wanted it kind of like a greenish yellow, because that makes it look a lot like an Altmer. And then there, I think I finally settled on the face right here. There's the brows coming up in a second. Yeah, it's the same stuff. There, you actually have a lot more freedom than in Skyrim, but still not as much freedom to make any character you want, like there was in Oblivion. In Oblivion, for some reason, the character creation, you could create almost any face, and I can't explain it, and they've never been able to match it. But this comes close. You know, I could do almost anything I want. In fact, there was this one developer diary that had an Altmer mail, and I was trying to get mine to look just like that, but I never did. I didn't even get them to look close to that. So, oh well, it's all right. Eyebrow depth, yeah. Sorry this is boring, but at least I sped it up to 4 times so we don't have to gruel through this for 20 minutes. Cheekbone height, yeah. And by the way, I forgot to mention this is 1080p right now because I could not get 1440p to work. The settings just don't allow it for some reason, so I'll have to find out later why I can't get 1440p out of Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, you should be able to get any resolution you want. I think I was farting around one last time with his mouth and his... I think this is mainly just fine-tuning what I already had, just to put the last touches on him, which is quite similar to what ZeniMax did with Elder Scrolls Online in the last month, is putting the final touches on their game. And I did notice that between the beta and this final release, it is more polished. You know, there is still some problems. There are ridiculous UI problems that aren't exactly bugs. Well, they kind of are bugs, but you know, they're things that I did wrong because I didn't know what to do, and then as a result I suffered. Okay, I skipped through the big Coldharbour introduction, which is how you get back to this place called Davon's Watch, and that is a city in Morrowind. It's a fairly big city in Morrowind. This is where I believe everyone starts, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, Davon's Watch. Or at least anyone in the Altmer Dominion starts here, but I think it is everyone. There it is, Davon's Watch. I'm not sure what is... yeah, so I think I'm just showing off the graphics. I'm only going to walk around for like a few minutes, and then that will be the end of the video, and then I'll do some more raw footage later on, okay? So this is me just kind of getting my bearings, understanding how, you know, like where the different merchants are in Davon's Watch. It is a big city, and I'm going to pull up the map in just a moment, but you can see that there's just all there's different types of vendors that we didn't see before in any Elder Scrolls game. Like there's a backpack vendor, but then there's the thing, like there's a woodsmithing vendor, kind of like a station. There's also clothing crafting or apparel crafting stations. You get the idea. And then if you mouse over one particular area, well, I don't think I did, yeah, Davon's Watch. If you mouse over one area, it will show you all the vendors and all the points of interest in that area. I think I go through it, and here's all the locations that are currently in the Elder Scrolls Online game. There probably will be more in add-ons, but I believe they didn't cover all of Tamriel. They only covered about a good half of it at the most. Okay, this is going to have to be the end for the first episode, but I'll have more raw footage of Elder Scrolls Online in the very near future. I'll probably do like maybe 10 or 20 videos. You know, I'm not going to go crazy with this series. I want to focus on the other series that I'm working on too, okay? So if you like this one, you can subscribe to my channel and you'll get all these Elder Scrolls Online videos in your inbox. I also do Skyrim and Fallout 3. I do BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea Episode 2, which is the final DLC pack for the entire BioShock franchise. If you follow me on Twitter, then you'll get an alert every time I upload something, and you can just come back and I'll try to have a video for you every day. I know I've been slipping lately, but I'm going to try to return to 1 video per day. Okay, we'll see you next time in Tamriel. Thanks for watching.
Let's all just keep our heads on our shoulders and our weapons in their sheaths.